I want to go back to your first best practice that you mentioned of setting the next appointment. So, what were you doing before that? So, let's say you were meeting a
Oh,
customer.
you're gonna tell me
Give
about
me
my
some
bad
context of
habits.
why is what right. So let's talk
Yes.
about that. So, and maybe you were chasing them. So let's talk about that, and
Yep.
then made it easier for you in your pipeline or your process, so that the audience can understand why did that change make such a difference in your business.
Definitely. So I think what I was doing at first, because I was really just getting my feet wet, right? This
Hmm.
is all new to me. I'm in the hospitality industry prior to this, so I have a good rapport with talking with people, I feel.
Hmm.
But I would talk with them, I'd go out and meet with them, and I'd say, okay, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Whenever you're ready, just, reach out to me and let me know, or, maybe I'll follow up with them, a
Hmm.
couple of days later. But because I didn't have that set appointment, there was no urgency. There was no reason for them to actually get back in contact with me. So I did, and I remember because you even looked at my FUB, right? And you were like,
Hmm.
Lisa, these people are just sitting in here sometimes, right? And I said,
Hmm.
yeah, because I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a process in place to be able to do that follow up with them. So I
Hmm.
think by setting that appointment on that day when I meet with them, I have already started my process. I've already started my follow up, and I'll set that appointment, whether it's just a reminder to call them, whatever the case may be. But that has really, that changed. Like I did that the one weekend, and within
Hmm.
that weekend, I had 3 appointments set already for the next week.
Majority of the time when agents are building a pipeline, most of their pipeline, they're still chasing their clients because there's no next appointment from the
Right.
meeting that they were just at. And so that was a
Unresolved.
big game
A lot
changer.
of tension. I got no